Welcome back to On the Road Truck Simulator. We're back after quite a long time now, back in On the Road. Maybe at least a good 3 weeks now since I've not played this game. I've been obviously running through a bit of bus sim and Scania R410, but now we get back into trucking once again. So we've been bus sim, we've been skating, and then back into trucking again. So it's been a bit of a wee variety now, but now we've decided to get back on the road again. So now we're pretty much started a new game once again. We're back with the Scania and back in Spedition Walters again, back to the OG company, of course. And so yeah, we just started the game, started the brand spanking new save again, and just as we can see, we've got the bots truck, of course. And so pretty much we're in the headquarters at the moment, we've obviously started headquarters in Kassel for a change than we were before. I think it's Dortmund before, but we're soon getting the issues with the truck again, like before, overloaded with the container stuff, because that was very frustrating. That was a bit ridiculous what we've been through the last few videos that I've done on this channel. It's been quite ridiculous with the container chassis, and it's just been a bit of a hit and miss for this game. That's why I just sort of had a wee break, wanted to just recharge a little bit and come back to it. So now we're back on the road. We just started the game, we're in the Scania, and we're in the 4x2 actually, not the 6x2, and box lorry. Obviously start this cab, I guess. There's no customization on it, but when I get my earnings up again, I'll be able to customize it once again. So yeah, without further ado, let's then head into the district tab again, and we've got our employee driver doing his work. We'll go to brutal. I don't know where we should go, but like Kassel, this is where we started our journey. We're starting our journey from Kassel, but we'll do some, and we'll do a wee sort of run to the mill driveway, I guess, if I can. Let's do something easy tank. 8 fast foods, is that decent? That's not very much money, but that should do me for the journey. I want to be kind of a simple video, just take it easy, and then we'll get back, we'll build up our reputation again, and then we're able to hopefully not overload ourselves, because that's the only issue that the game might have. So we better take it easy. First things first, just getting in, taking it easy. So we'll hop into the truck, get everything set up, fuel up, of course, and ignition up as well, everything confirmed. Of course, you know, I'm trying to forget if I know how to play this game again. Yeah, of course they've been playing some other games actually in the meantime, and like I've actually managed to play a bit of Need for Speed for a wee change. I've done that off stream. I decided to get Need for Speed Heat, which is the last sort of Need for Speed game, the last series. So Need for Speed is a big franchise. I mean, that's been around for ages. I don't know when the first game came out. I used to play Need for Speed. I used to play Carbon, I think, on PC. I'm sure I had that on PC. Carbon, but I've got the Heat on PS4 obviously. This is a bit more of a sort of Miami sort of setting than something Miami Palm Bay or something, that sort of area. It's a bit of a decent game. I'm guessing it's kind of like arcade racing. It's not like you've got very much simulation physics compared with this game, I guess. Or product cars, or a set of Corsa, you know. So let's back ourselves up in the brutal. Oh, I can't really tell if it's green now, because of course the patch obviously been a bit of a a bit of a thing. It's always been a hit and miss where you have to reverse yourself. Now these days it needs to be sorted, doesn't it? So fast foods. So this is it going? Where's it actually going? I think I'm taking it to an easy tank, can't I? Let me just check the map. Get ourselves set up. Where are we going? So we're going on the autobahn. We're going to 7. Let's hope we don't go past the fuel station that's missing. I've got a bit of a journey. Yeah, it's quite a trek. Yeah, it's going to a fuel station. Easy tank. Let's hope we don't do a big woof around, because that's the other thing as well that we sometimes have to do. So yeah, we need to fill up as well actually. Let's head off. Let's head on the road again. So yeah, been good to get back on. Let's hope we don't get any issues with the trucks again, since I know that the last save that did have the man and the main truck was pretty worst for way, I guess, because it wasn't doing very well carrying deliveries. It wasn't able to take 2 containers. I had to struggle. It was a hit and miss really. So it's may as well just start a new save once again and just stick to the bot, sorry. Do something a bit more simple until we get the new update. At least the new DAF truck, the steam wheel support, what else is it? Fuel tankers, MEM trucks, well, MEM, I don't know, no, I mean MEM fuel tankers maybe, I don't know. Let's hope that comes soon on this update. So, yeah, that's the other things we do look forward to. So yeah, as I say, I hope you guys are doing really well. I've sort of been kind of recharging up on another thing. I actually went to a gig, and I'm talking about in town actually, and so I've been recharging a bit of that, and as well been seeing some clips on the channel as well, some clips to some of the bands that I saw, put them on the channel. It's nothing to this easy tank here. Fill ourselves up, which don't have the issue of us falling down. Let's fill ourselves up. Listen down. Get ourselves out. So yeah, as I say, I went to this gig festival thing in town that's happened for like 3 days. So that was really good actually. I really enjoyed that. 3 days of heavy metal bands very much playing in our town. You don't get very much of that happening very often, but that was a bonus that happened. So I really enjoyed that. I was just, here's a Sprinter van going to refuel it still, isn't there? Talking about refueling. I'm guessing this thing is still in the game. By the looks of it. So obviously it's not missing. So yeah, the gig was great. It was like something like we'd have in like an open air festival, like 50 bands or something. It's quite intense that we had something in locally that's handy to get into town rather than something further afield, of course. So it's handy to have some metal festival, indoor metal festival, not an outdoor metal festival like the ones down in England, but ones that are indoors. I mean indoor one in a venue. So that was quite good. We enjoyed that. So I've got some clips on the channel as well. That's why I get various subscribers, I guess, from this channel. I get ones from like trucking, I guess, and ones that like metal music, metalheads that come to subscribe to the channel. Whoa, what's going on? That's the man truck. That's my dad's road already. It's going to flip out there, but I managed to dodge myself there. I dodged the bullet there. It would have just hit the truck. I think it's thing with there. It's stuck. Yeah, it's stuck. Truck's stuck. Stuck on the fence. It's not going anywhere. Surprisingly. Never thought that would happen. Yeah, it's a bit of chaos down there. Yeah, everyone just trying to have it back up, and because I've tailed back to that truck, they're stuck. It's getting insane, eh? Oh, I know what's going on. Don't brake check me. AI, it's a lot of issues with this game, you know, probably know. All the issues and stuff is still present, as you can see. So yeah, it was just good. I enjoyed that. Good to get to something slightly different. I mean, it's normally it's probably one that happens now and again, this metal thing, but it was a good to make that like a weekend or thing. It was always a pretty decent thing compared with other things that we would have here. We don't have much to offer, but for now, that was a good weekend. I really enjoyed that. I mean, we do get gigs and that, but only like evening ones, night ones, not like day ones very often. But if we keep continuing that would be awesome to get some heavier bands on the go as well, like death metal bands or thrash metal bands, any of that. But what we're talking about much of the gig thing as much that the weekend, it's just I've obviously been recharging from that as well. So I was doing my years in a bit as well. So it was quite insane how much I had done that weekend, how much pounding going on that weekend. It was pretty dope as well. So I really enjoyed that. But yeah, so we're on the road now, cruising ourselves up to this easy tank, which is in the autobahn. So I'm not really going anywhere specific, just somewhere quite easy, 264 kilometers and counting down. So yeah, we hopefully won't have much issues with the trucks this time overroaded, because we're in the box one. I think it's I think the issues that we've had also with this game is the 6x2 container. I mean, the 6x2 just general tractor unit has some issues with the trailers, so we go in front of the truck or something, and you pretty much. I mean, I did a video there that you've probably seen the trailer in front of the truck. It's when you reset it, it's not very good. I mean, that's the main issue in the game, I guess, because you literally have to. Well, you have to drive the truck, but you have to. Despite much to have the trailer, the trailer is sort of fall on the path of the trailer. So it's a bit of a bizarre bug, it is indeed. Hopefully be fixed, hopefully in the next patch, fingers crossed. Other things in that as well was obviously I think we've got the bugs of the overloaded, undrivable trucks, and that. It's always been the male fit in the room as well. I mean, that's what's kind of not stopped me playing it as well. I mean, I wanted to try and get back into playing the game a bit more, but I mean, I've just had a few weeks off and decided to just do Skate Out itself for a bit and something slightly different to the ball game there. But now we're back in the trucking again. It's just chill out and take our time again, you know. So it should be a bit more easy going than skateboarding, I guess. And Need for Speed, I guess, Heat. I was slamping it up a little bit. I had a nice Jaguar F-Type when I was playing. I managed to upgrade to an F-Type Jag. You just have to keep playing that. You have to do lots of missions. I mean, you got a few story missions. I think you got loads of things in the game, but you just free roaming most of the time. You got this open world sort of frauder based map. So you got some like bits like the space shuttle or space station and that. Rocket pad, one's pad for the rockets, all that in the map as well. It's a scaled down. It's probably a 1 in 5 version of Frauda or something. 1 in 5 scale Frauda or something. It's not a big map. I mean, it's big enough, but it's handy to just go around and just drive the car, and then you kind of start off with a few basic cars. Like I think you start with a couple of old bangers like BMW M3 or something, the E30 or something, the slightly older version of the old 80s Beamer. It's pretty dope looking one, but I chose that one to start off and get going, and I thought I got a bit more, and I had a Honda Civic Type R as well. It was like pretty nippy hatchback. That was pretty dope, that one actually, the Honda Civic. I wouldn't get that, I would consider that one on Grip Drift. Honda Civic Type R, that was a dope car for quite a while, and then I decided to get the Jag F-Type because I realised I thought that had quite a lot of big weighting, because the weighting I think was, well, what is going on here? Coach. Just taking my lane there. Yeah, you just you have to. I mean, I had to sort of upgrade the Jag, so I had quite a bit of parts to upgrade the car a bit more in the unlock parts. So if you level up like 20 or something, you get some decent parts for the car. Like you can upgrade it. You can pretty much like a supercar almost. But insanely fast car. That's the car I pretty much got so far as a pretty. Well, if I could all get enough leveling up, I can always unlock some of the more upgrades and stuff, like the Lambos and that, and the Ferraris. If I ever get a chance to, I'll be able to get those cars eventually. But yeah, if you played Need for Speed, I don't know if you still like Heat still. I mean, it seems quite good actually, Heat. I mean, I don't know what your opinions on that game is. I know they've got police chases as well. You have to race at night or something, and you get the normally the police would come and get you because they're racing at night. I think that's what I mean. Is like, let's face it, a story, I guess, and it's also like drifters, and that's like illegal racing or something like that, and down there in downtown or something, and the police don't like it or something, and they sort of catch you because you're racing at night or something. For example, like in the city, just I mean I don't know if it's only a game anyway. It's just good to be featured, have police come to chase you if you're doing all that stuff. But yeah, the game's a few years old now, Need for Speed Heat, but I don't think they'll really give you much support on it. Like compared to Need for Speed, the support of that game didn't last very long, didn't it? Not like this game, even on the road, has got longer support than this. So even that's doing better for support. But Need for Speed, I think it only had like a half a year support or something, and then just stopped the updates, and just giving a sort of what's the word? They just abandoned the game, sort of half-baked game, I guess. And also they got the map is, there's a lot more space on the map as well, but they could have added more to it. Like they just wasted a lot of space, like map expansion could be on Need for Speed Heat, but I'm guessing they never bothered about it. I'm guessing at that point when they released the game, they was kind of done. You know, it was kind of like it was finished anyway, so they gave you like a full release game, I guess. I don't know what they actually gave you, but I only think they gave you a few more patches, like WWE 2K or something. It's a couple of updates for that, and then they leave you to it, leave the game to it. Give you what you got, I guess, And it's kind of the same with Truck Driver as well. I mean, I won't talk about Truck Driver at all in this way, because I'm not played I've gone off Truck Driver a little bit actually now, because I feel like it's just taking too long now. I mean, well, sorry, I think the updates for truck driver are sort of dead in the water now. Just got the map expansion, AI trucks, and then I think that's all we're going to be getting for truck driver. If they can get their heads around whatever it is, it's just dragging on a little bit now. This map expansion, like supposed to be getting it in March, now we're in June now. Like, it's a bit ridiculous now that how long it's taking for the map expansion to come to console. It's almost a year waiting on it. It's supposed to be in September last year, and it's nearly a whole year waiting on. It's a release date to be finally confirmed. It's like the developers have had problems, or if it's the game, it's not optimised for this hardware. Last gen consoles, obviously they're fitting room for some of these games now that they just have to move on, I guess. Like, we need to get some native PS5 games. I mean, PS4 is still a decent console, it's just now that I think times have to move on, I guess, and native PS5 games have to come eventually. Last gen's obviously kind of holding us back a little bit for full-on games, like, you know. Well, you think Bus Simulator 21 would come out next gen as well, but I don't know. I mean, that's still PS4, isn't it? But I mean, Bus Sim, oh, here we go, Drift. The PS4 version of it, I mean, Bus Simulator is only on PS4, so it's not really countdown at the moment, but I wonder if they will work on a countdown version. But if you're playing Bus Sim 21, it's quite laggy on PS4, on the PS4 Pro, of course. It's quite laggy. Because when I'm playing it, it's quite laggy. You've probably seen the videos how laggy it is. It's not very optimized. It's not like it's stable enough. I mean, it's quite laggy. I mean, it should be better, like, but I mean, they need to start to get their act together as well with that game and sort the oh no, damn, I need to remember the horn as well. Yeah, my controller's still got the issues still, I guess you can probably tell it's Drift. And what was I saying again? I got caught off by the Drift. There's Bus Sim, wasn't there? But what was the saying on Bus Sim about Bus Sim? It's this isn't very stable on PS4. It's quite laggy. That's the problem with Bus Sim a bit. It's obviously got issues as well. But we need to get some new updates on Bus Sim as well, new double decker or something. Maybe like a street deck or something, well, with street deck and right bus street deck or something, or maybe the Enviro 400 maybe, I don't know. But anyway, probably don't know what we'll get in the next update. We need to hope we get some decent updates for all the games, like Truck Driver, this game, of course, getting Steam with support. I think I saw a video from Fabian again. They've got another video up on this channel and that, and you know, I'm gonna have to end this one. Another video on Steam Wheel support video. So it looks like Steam Wheel support is coming definitely by the looks of it for this game for console. So I'm guessing we're just waiting on the green light, I guess, for the patch, I guess. And then the next the following update will be the DAF. The DAF and MEM tankers. The DAF XF was shown in a video a while back now, but and that should be coming soon. Maybe. I wonder if we'll ever get any DAF AI or something, or Scania AI as well. got loads of things that should be in this game, just I never got around, I've not got around in doing these updates yet. And I know if I say about yeah, about the, what was I say about steam wheel, I don't know what, I think it should be most of the wheels probably that I start playing with, obviously not myself, but I don't play steam wheel, I play with controller, you know. It's some of you have wheels, steam wheels or any of that. It'd be nice if there was all the wheels were supported as well. Because that would make the game a bit, I mean it's been a long time I guess for what we're waiting on this scene there, so but let's hope it does come. Everything gets sorted out, the bases of the overloaded trucks and stuff gets sorted as well. Also the containers, the truck, the trailer bug of course as well. I don't know, so much this is again with this game generally, it's need to sort of fit these in, obviously make everything like rebuild the game probably from scratch again or something. Make it make it Unreal Engine or something. You know, it needs to be something quite. I'm guessing it has to be something obviously on last gen if it's limited. But you know, it's decent enough what we've got here. Let's get some external views in. It's a nice truck actually, this Spedition Walters rubber. I do prefer that as well. I mean the default colours are very nice. Rather than putting it to my colour scheme that I've been putting in videos, the black and red colour that I've had. I used to have it in orange and brown before, didn't I? And I'm sure I did, like a while back, videos I did before. I remember I had the truck pink once because there was that bug that needs to repaint the trucks in random colours. It's still obviously, I don't know if it's still a thing still. I'd be tempted enough just to repaint the truck in pink again and just bug out again and make it Pink Panther again. I did that Pink Panther trucking video a while back, didn't I? That was the one I did of the weird colour scheme that I did. That horn's still liking that horn, I don't know why I like it so much. It's a good day and it's a good way to have a break for the swearing as well. A weird bit as well, like, you know what, that actually fits in pretty well there, swearing I guess. So I'll need to just try and figure out a way that I can react to it as well. I want to use it as my bleep. I'm not far now, so I think we're on the autobahn somewhere. Hopefully not on the missing fuel station. The missing fuel station is. Imagine if I was driving for the missing fuel station. That showed that I did that video. The fuel station was worked out. It was. I mean, I don't know. They need to fix that as well, don't they? The fuel station, the missing fuel station on. I don't know where it is again. Autobahn 24. Maybe at the end of the video when we pack up and drop our cargo off and recharge ourselves. Well, I'll pop up the menu, I'll try and scan over where the fuel station was again. And see, it was just New Berlin, wasn't it? Oh no, not Berlin, Hamburg. And see, it was near Hamburg. It's on that road from Hamburg towards the east from Hamburg. I don't know exactly the name of it is again, but I'll probably remember it when I see it. I see it's Autobahn 24. I'm sure it's Autobahn 24. I think it's that one. Because I have the video on the channel anyway, you've probably seen that one. Missing fuel station. Bug gets missing fuel station. Like it's just like I don't know if there's any more fuel stations that are missing altogether in this patch, but that's the only one I've seen so far. Oh no, here we go again. Damn. I'm gonna get down as drift, scooter drift again. I've got this problem again. Yeah, we've obviously got the... I was about to say again, we'll see when you get the fuel station. I mean, not for this fuel station, won't be missing either. This one, the one we're heading to, 48 kilometres away. Let's hope this one isn't missing. I don't know if I've been to this one. I might have driven past it, but I don't know if it's past it. I don't know if I've actually seen it. I mean, I don't really pay attention to all the fuel stations really, so I don't know which is missing or which is ones that maybe don't have trucks in them, some of them that do have trucks in them. There's a fuel station that has that way, there's that overpass that goes over as well. What's that one again? I don't know where that one was again, but there's that one that has the overpass, isn't there? I remember seeing it. I mean, I remember seeing it, but I can't remember where it was again. You probably see it in my videos somewhere, but you know the one. I think it's somewhere in the middle, I think. I don't even know if I've been on this road before. I've not seen these buildings in the middle of nowhere, weirdly enough. So we're not far now. It's actually been quite a decent video actually to come back on. I've only had the drift, I've got a bit of damage now. I had 4% there, and I think I had 4% before because I had the drift again, so it's like 8% damage. So obviously I'm going to have 8%. Let's see when we get into the... In fact, I had that issue when the truck hit me, so I'm sure I had 1% as well when the truck was turning around the corner at the start, and in Kassel I gave me 1%, I think, so I might have 9% in total. But we'll see when we drop off the cargo. And not very far. It's not going to any town or that, so it's should be on one of the petrol stations very soon. We used to have enough money to fill the truck at this time as well, because I didn't buy the container truck. I might as well just save up for that and write on another video. Might as well be painting this one in the livery that I have. I could always keep it in Spedition Walters. I do prefer that as well. It's sort of missed it a bit more than I thought as well. I mean, it's always a good one to start off when we first had this game. It was a nice livery, but we wanted to get truck customization. We wanted to get something like a livery editor, paint job scheme, you know. So obviously that came along last year. This time last year or something, it was around about June, wasn't it? And it had a bit of issues, didn't it? So is it this one, or is that fuel station missing there? Where's the actual drop off? Oh no. Where's the counter gone? Is it this fuel station, or is it another one? It's not showing on me, isn't it? You gotta be joking. Where's the actual thing? Because normally you'd actually drop this thing off. Oh no. Is it definitely this one, or is it another one? Because it's went to 0 now then on the nav, it's still pointing at 0. Oh, now it's pointing me to go back on the autobahn again. What is going on in this game? Is it on the other side of the road? Let me just double check that. Is it on this side all that time? Is it on that side? Let's just turn around. I'm a bit curious now where I'm going. Where is it? It's not on that side. maybe I'm misreading this, but where the heck is the drop off? It should be here, but it was all that time coming along here and there's no drop off thing. So I've got another issue here, I guess now, that you can't actually drop off there. So I have to go 350 kilometers away. And now it's showing on. It's showing there, but where is it actually showing the drop off? There's no place to drop off your cargo. How do I go sweating this? There's another issue now that I can't even drop off this now, and I'll probably come all the way here. Let's just park the truck up here because normally we drop it off here, don't we? Right, what's the status of the truck now? Keep this being visible, as I say. Is it got a thing there? I don't know. No, it's no showing. I don't know if this is an issue now, guys. If you had this issue, it's can't be right, surely. It looks like it would be pointing at here anyway. This is where we normally would finger the cargo in this spot, but I'm getting mixed up. Is it this fuel station or is it that fuel station? I'm at this fuel station, aren't I? Must be. Or is it further down the road a little bit, eh? I would just reverse let's double check because a bit. I know it's get to go, it looks like it's further out this way. Is it that way? Yeah, it's actually further out. But it can't be right, surely. It's kind of an issue. It's got to be an issue, surely now. I can't even get my cargo. I've spent all this time driving all the way to this fuel station not able to drop off this fast food anywhere. Like this literally. There's no any actual drop offs showing. So all I'm just relying on is just pinpoint decision, I guess, if it accepts it, I can stop somewhere. Normally we'd find it here, wouldn't it? But I don't know if it's that fuel station, but I'm going to just try and drive up here with the doors open, of course, just to see if it accepts it. No. Let me just double check it's the double fuel station. I'm just gonna be a bit sneaky, drive with my doors open on this side up a wee bit just to check out this fuel station. See, that's the same as well. No anything showing. Nothing to be shown at all. Like, it's just ridiculous now. I can't literally drop off the cargo. That isn't right. Looks like I'm gonna have to keep out here then. Yeah, looks like it. All that time, there's no way to drop off cargo at the fuel stations. Unless it's just this, the rest it's just the fuel station, or if it's an issue with the whole, with this box lorry, if it's got the issue that you can't drop the cargo. But I'm just literally just hauling that cargo without no particular reason now, all the way here, and I'm probably gonna have to cancel. Because normally when you get to the fuel station there would be a pointer here somehow, and at the door I think, normally if you go to this fuel station there would be a wee circle with the walk into the freight office like thing. It's documents. It's not on here. We work here something and then, you know, we pop up, documents we pop up, but it isn't popping up. Like, it's a bit ridiculous now, isn't it? More issues again. I just started a new game. Hardly got any money now in the game. I want to cancel this. This is going to be down to my reputation. So I went through this, started the game, and there was no point now then doing this cargo at the end of the day. So I should just try not do fuel station deliveries. That might be there, but that might be another issue as well. But anyway, it looks like I'm going to end this video off soon, guys. I might as well just then have a look, show you this fuel station, the missing fuel station. So it's in Hamburg. I'm sure it's 24. Autobahn 24. It could be this one here. Circle, and you can obviously see the one on hovering around. It's probably that one it's missing, I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's this one. It's this easy tank. I mean this one here, I think is the one that's missing. So if you ever go back to 24, if you're on Autobahn 24, if you're driving past towards Hamburg, you'll see that fuel station's missing. So you probably don't really hear me explain. I did that video that I did a while back as well, that I showed you the fuel station, you know. Now my Pro driver's getting on pretty nice, so he's gonna get his done and none is gonna be left out. He's getting the pigs going. So he's alright, he's on the move. I'm able to get some bits off him as well. So I'm able to earn some DOS from him, so that should help. So it looks like this is just a hit and miss then. Like all that time just driving over here and not able to deliver the cargo, but I'm sure I've seen this issue before. Fuel stations, I should avoid them until they fix it of a patch, because you would normally just drive your truck in here and there would be a thing to point out, so you need to drop off, but there's no way to be seen, it's literally missing. So that's ridiculous now, isn't it? It's so much on this game, isn't there? There's more issues than I think now. So yeah. So looks like I'm going to be saying goodbye to this cargo, fast food. Going to have to dance my reputation. So apparently that's not the thing I wanted to do. But if it doesn't work, we'll just have to abandon it, I guess. Have an empty truck, drive all the way back to the base, empty. But that's the way it goes, I guess, at the moment, until we get ourselves back on. Then where's my truck going? I lost my truck. Where's my truck? Can't find my truck. Is I'm this way? I'm this way. I can't even know where I am. I must be at the end here. Where is my truck? Oh, there it is. That's how I can't really find my truck until now. It's not that hard to find it, but here we are. So still on the way by. With the man trucks. All the man trucks running around us with a Scania. The only one in the bay, but in the west either, but it should be good when we get Scania cabins on this way by as well, or DAF cabins, a bit mixed of IR3. That should be dope, hopefully. But yeah, it's good to get back on the road again, but it's a bit of a mess of this delivery, I guess, you know. A bit of a rocky start, I guess, once again. But I'm going to just try not avoid the fuel station deliveries now, because I've learnt my lesson now not to do them. I feel like that, then that's probably... But if you had any issues with the fuel stations, comment below as well. That I appreciate that as well. Just give me a comment below if you've had issues with this fuel station deliveries, or if it's any deliveries of the box white, etc. Just comment below. I'd just like to get some word out there now, because I'm getting lots of comments and videos now. It's just great. Lots of my subscribers are liking what I'm doing, and they're giving some feedback as well, which is great. So And I'm sure that's what I mean, it's helping this channel's growing a little bit, isn't it? CM Headbanger. It's getting out there a bit more. It's not really a trucking name, but it's still a good name for the channel, you know. But, you know, it's a good metal name as well. That's why I walk out of the truck, and when I get the truck repainted, I'll walk out of the CM Headbanger logo back on. But when I get some more in, I can try and repaint it in CM Headbanger. But for now, it's in Spedition Walters, so spare of that, and just bear that in mind for now until we get ourselves like Need for Speed. It's the same thing as this. You just have to earn money to upgrade and buy parts of trucks and the cars and upgrades, you know. It's that the same as this in a way, in a sort of easier way, a bit of a less expensive way, I guess. But anyway, it's enough waffling on now. We've done a good video, I mean goodest video, but obviously catch up video, I guess. But hopefully next time we'll get everything back in full swing again. This is just a comeback video, I guess, after quite a bit. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to comment below, make sure to subscribe to the channel, make sure to like this video, of course. I had the playlists at the end, check them out, check out the playlist, and anyone you like, just check them out. And I should get back to more trucking very soon, so bye for now.